What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. We're in Dodge City, as you can see there, and we are loading up to get on the road to head to Manhattan, Kansas for our son's K-State graduation. Yes, he made it. 5-year program, architecture. He's done. He's officially done with all the work. And on Friday morning, he will officially be a K-State graduate from the architecture program, and we are super excited. We are doing things a little different. We were gonna go fishing while we're there because we're gonna be there for like 4.5 or 5 days. And this time of year is great for crappie, and so we were gonna do some crappie fishing, which we are, but we're gonna be doing it a little bit different than we thought. Since I don't have my boat yet, we're gonna be on kayaks. And since I got everybody in the truck, I have no room to put anything, so I'm having to bring the trailer, which my wife is loading stuff in right now. I had to pull out the trailer so we could get the kayaks up to Manhattan so we can do some fishing. So yeah, here it is. I figure since we got all this extra space, I had to stack the kayaks because this is a 10-foot trailer and my kayak is 10'7" on the bottom there. So, but we got all this extra room, which is nice. I got all my fish cleaning stuff in here, all of our suitcases and stuff. The cover on my truck is really good for traveling, but it does let water in, and so and we may be getting some rain, as you can see, so this is a better option for sure. So there we go. We're gonna get on the road, get up there, spend a few days, enjoy Manhattan, Tuttle Creek. We might hit Milford Lake. We're looking for crappie. I'm sure we're gonna get into some, so stay tuned. Do a little graduation, and should be fun. So we'll see you probably on the water. Well guys, the crappie fishing was pretty tough. We got on the water. I think we caught like 4 fish in total. We were out there for, I don't know, a couple hours. I caught 1, Amy caught 1, Mitchell caught 2. I guess there was a cold front that moved in overnight, and we were talking to some people. The day before, they were catching 100 fish a day, like crazy, just boom, boom, boom. And then when we were out there, it was just dead. And the only people that were really catching fish were using live minnows, and we didn't have any. So, but while we were out there, I got a phone call from Cabela's in Kansas City, and out of nowhere, my boat made it to Kansas City, and I was like, I was frustrated because it kept getting phone calls while I was on the water. Anyway, I decided to check this one out. It's Cabela's. The guy says, hey, your boat's here. We're having some issues with some of the trolling motor and the fish finders that you had picked out, but we were able to make some changes and get things going. And he's like, I can have your boat ready in a day and a half. And so today, we're headed to Kansas City because we're already here in Manhattan. It's 90 miles down the road. We're going to go and get the boat. Yes. And we're going to have it literally like 2 days before I leave for our smallmouth trip up in South Dakota. So we were going to have to do it all on kayaks, and I'm so glad that we're not going to have to do that now. We're going to have the brand new boat. Cannot wait to see this thing and get it hooked up and pulled home and start using it. So I think we're going to pick it up today. Tomorrow we're headed home, but I think on the way home, we may stop at Milford, put it in the water, drive it around a little bit, and do a little fishing off of it just to kind of see how things work. Anyway, super exciting day. Awesome. Like, no updates whatsoever except for, hey, by the way, your boat's here. Last I heard was it could be a month before we get any updates. So huge, huge, huge. I'm excited. So thought it was going to be a great fishing video, and ends up being a informative, this is where we're at with things video. So anyway, let's go get the boat. Well guys, this video is absolutely all over the place, and there's no fishing going on, but we did get the boat. I'm back at the casa here in Dodge City, And before I fill it up with a bunch of crap and get everything on it, I figured I'd go over a little overview just of what we've got and what's different on this boat than my last boat. And anyway, some of the highlights. I didn't get to take it out on the water. I tell you what, the graduation stuff was super busy, and then it was lightning and thunderstorm the last 2 days that we were out there. And so it was just, there were some windows that we could go fishing, but with all the other stuff going on, family, graduation, it just wasn't worth trying to squeak it in. So anyway, first we leave tomorrow. Me, my dad, Redbeard, and my son going up to South Dakota, and we are gonna do like 5 days of smallmouth fishing, maybe walleye, maybe crappie, I don't know, but we're gonna be targeting smallmouth. So that'll be our first real, like, get this thing on the water. So anyway, I'm gonna start on the outside. We'll go over a couple things real quick and call it a video. And then the next one should be some pretty awesome smallmouth stuff. So let's do it. So there she is on the new pad for the building, which is interesting also. This right here showed up today, didn't know it was coming. And it's actually kind of blocked my approach. So I'm gonna have to move that out of the way to get the boat out of here in the morning. But anyway, this is it. This is the Ranger pontoon. This is the F220. Pretty sweet. We'll start right back here with this beautiful Mercury motor. There it is. It's 150 horse. The last one was the 75 horse. And we also did not have this nice little stainless steel prop. So we got twice the power that we used to have. I will say the one thing that sticks out most of all on this boat is everything on it is so much better built than my Sun Tracker pontoon. The hinges, the latches, the welds on it, you can just tell this is so much better built than the last boat. And like even the ladder is just way nicer. I had them install my transducer and everything. So we got a Humminbird Humminbird system. I think it's the Helix 9. But they did all the installation on it. Pretty sweet. Something I did not have on my other pontoon were these dock lights. Super, super nice. Right up here on the front, we got the new Minn Kota Tarova. This is what I had on the last one. It's brand new. It's got the spot lock, all the nav stuff. It'll interface with my fish finder up on the console. It's just super sweet. It's a 24 volt, 80 pound thrust. So it'll be more than enough for this boat. So just climbing up the stairs here. Initially we got these nice 2 chairs right at the front here for fishing. They completely recline and they swivel. What's really cool about the fishing pontoon versus like just the party barge what I had before, these front rails go right up to the edges. You don't have anything in the way, so you can get right up close to the water, which is nice. This little dude right over here, cup holders. It's got holders for like your pliers and stuff. This one is the live well that's full of water because it's done nothing but rain for the last 3 days that I've had this boat. Over here, this one is just gonna be storage. So I'm gonna be able to throw some stuff in there. They ran all the electronics for me, so quick release on the trolling motor. Got the little plug in there. It's got rod holders like all over it, which are really cool. Tons of room. Over here, this little cabinet opens up. It's just extra storage underneath. There is an option for like a changing room that you would put like right here, but I think that's about as stupid as you can get, really. So anyway, didn't opt for the changing room. Over here, more storage underneath. That's also where they stored my batteries. And in the back there, I've got a charger, so it's pretty slick. I used to have to go through all this rigmarole to charge my batteries. Here, I just pop this little guy up and I can pull this out and just plug it in, and it charges all of my batteries. It does the 2 for the trolling motor, and then the one in the back there that, you know, powers everything else. So that's pretty slick. Just a little bench seat here you can kind of lay down. It's got a table, obviously. that goes right here. So you have like a little seating area with a table, just kind of nice. In here, I got more storage. I got like extra cup holders, minnow bucket. And so minnow bucket, which is kind of cool. This is another live well back here. And that minnow bucket, it's got that little deal right there. You can set it in there and it will circulate the water to keep your live bait healthy and happy. So, and then you can use the rest of it for live well. It comes back quite a bit. You can see the wall here, so it goes underneath that. But then I got more storage here. It just sucks that it's already so dirty. We just been driving through thunderstorms and stuff blowing off the trees. It's kind of a bummer. All right, so captain's chair, nice. Radio. It's got everything all of these boats have. With one addition, this one does have like the steering wheel moves better. It's got storage underneath, which I really like. That's also where the fuse box is. But then I can put like my wallet, my keys in here. My last boat didn't have that. I went ahead and had them install the ram mount. This is where the Hummingbird goes, plugs in. It's nice. Everything else is pretty much the same. It's got the USB. It's got 2 USB ports here, which is kind of cool. I guess my last one didn't have that. I had to wire it underneath the dash, so that's kind of convenient. And then it's got a 12 volt over here, so like when we're blowing up inflatables and things like that, I can just plug my little blower thing into that. Okay, this is new too. This is the rod locker. Last boat did not have this, so it's pretty sick. It'll hold up to 6 rods. Yeah, so when we're traveling, I can just put them in here and I can actually just lock it and not have to worry about them. So it's pretty slick. I love that feature. Of course, it's got this top right here, which is pretty sweet. It opens up. The one thing that I really like about this top is it opens more towards the center of the boat, like in this area. So it doesn't interfere with the people that are fishing off the back or on the front. So it more or less covers just the center area, which is nice. And then in the back, we've got we got some more rod holders there. Here, there's some over there on that deal. Cup holders, of course. This is the battery that powers everything else. And there's a little bit of storage in there as well. Then these seats are pretty awesome. These are just some pedestal fishing seats. Of course, they rotate 360 degrees. So it'll be nice. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much the overview of the boat. You're gonna see a lot more of it once we get it out on the water. Definitely geared for fishing, which I like. Like I said in the past, I prefer this style of boat over a bass boat any day, just from a comfort standpoint. You can walk around on it. I hate the fact that like on a bass boat, when you're up on the front, you're like standing and kneeling on rods as you go to like handle fish and stuff like that. I just don't care for that. I like the comfort, the comfortable seats. I like the space. I feel safe when I'm out here with little kids on it. Like they're not gonna fall off. And so for us, it works great. For other people, maybe not. But for us, this is what we really like. But yeah, it's got everything we need to go out and have fun fishing. So brand new, love it. It's a little longer. It's definitely bigger than what I had. I think it's about 5 feet longer. And so more power, more amenities, like just fun stuff. So anyway, you guys are gonna see a lot more of it as we get it out on the water. So, which is going to happen tomorrow up in South Dakota. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I know this video is all over the place, lots going on, but good news, we finally got this little baby over here behind me. And I can't wait to get on it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for the next video, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.